Hey everyone, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. It might be just a little bit crazy today since it is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. So my boys were already off of school, but take a look at this. It was day anyway. Here's out my window. I don't know if you can see. It's beautiful. It's not a lot, but for Tennessee where I live, that's nice. That's our little bit of winter. So they are in their bedroom, chilling out, hanging out, watching some TV, all of that fun stuff. So we'll see how long until they come clamoring for mom. But I've had a really great weekend, and so I just wanted to share that with you. My dog, I wish I would have shown you that. He just kind of galloped across the snow, and he looked really funny. Anyway, sorry. So I had a great weekend working on a bunch of supplies and things for the shop. So when we go into the inventory room to look at some marketplace journals, we have journals from a new artist and then Tracy Mathis, which I think this might be her second time with me. I'm not sure. Anyway, we have 4 journals we're going to be looking at today. I will show you what I made. But I am super excited, and I have to show you this now just because I'm so excited at how beautiful they turned out. My paper potion line, which are my handmade sprays, I'm getting better at them. They started out really light and they were pretty, but I prefer a little bit of a darker spray, not so overpowering that it just takes over the entire page. But I have 2 colors here that are new. They're limited. Every color is a limited edition. Can you see this gorgeous green? This is Sea Witch, and I have 3 of them available because I made 5. 1 for myself, 1 for Tracy, who we just talked about. She commissioned some colors. She keeps telling me what color she wants. It's a lot of fun. So there's Sea Witch. There's 3 of those. And this has a little bit of an iridescent watercolor medium in it. And you don't really notice it until it dries. It is so pretty. And then I'm so proud of this one. This is Barista, and it is a brown that does not have a coffee base. Tracy wanted a brown, and I really did not feel right about shipping coffee. It's not gonna, last, and anybody can make coffee. I don't know. Normally I do coffee for my brown, but this is gold acrylic paint, and I think it's light brown Brusho, and then the water. But it is sparkly. It is beautiful. It is, do I have some? I may have some here. Is this it? I've been doing grungy pages, and so I thought I might have one here. But I'll get my version of it and spray it for you. Let me set you up over here just a sec. I'm working on getting things set up over here. Oh, wow, you just my pajamas. I stood up and I was hoping you wouldn't be able to tell since I'm wearing a shirt, but I have pajama pants on. Who cares, right? It's a day off. So I just added a light to my craft section here because it was so dark. And in the winter, sometimes I don't even know what I'm doing. You can see what a mess I still have. Not trying to show off at all. Oh dear, what a mess. Okay. I'm working on this journal, by the way. I'll show you. It's just this scrapbook paper here, but then I used a stencil that I made with my silhouette and some white acrylic paint, and then I've layered up this gorgeous image and other things. I won't go into too much detail about that, but I figured I could spray in the journal to show you the color. So I only have 1 of Barista available. This is my version, a little bigger, but I wish I would have made more, but I was not in the mood to measure out and pour or to, a whole bunch. So I only did the bare minimum, which I needed a brown and Tracy needed a brown, and then I made 1 extra for the shop. So this is a coffee dyed page, and I'm going to spray this on. Can you see? Look at that. Now this sprayer I've overused, and it's, yeah. Look at that. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? So that is Barista. And then Sea Witch. This is really close to the Sea Witch color. I had a little bit of green left, just from some green ink I had put in water. So it might be a slightly different hue, but for all intensive purposes, I'll spray a little bit of Sea Witch on here as well. Oh, isn't that pretty? I am so proud of these colors. More proud than any of my other colors, I think. I really loved Mermaid Queen, but these are even better. So I have 3 Sea Witch and 1 Barista available. So those will be up in the shop. Plus, I have these. Here's my, maybe I only have 2 Sea Witch available. No, I do have 3. I have 3 Sea Witch and 1 Barista available. And then I have all these items that I've made over the past few days that I'll be listing in the shop. And I can show you these in the back room in just a few minutes. So today I am also really excited because I'm getting in some of my blender brushes that I ordered. I am trying to organize my craft room section by section. And I think I've mentioned this a couple times. And I showed you a few days ago how I organized my stencils. And then I moved on to paintbrushes and mixed media and things like that, as far as paintbrushes, blenders, and all of those. So I'm going to show you. I know it's still a mess, y'all, so make fun of me. But I'm getting there, okay? Paintbrushes. So what I did, I'm going to have to flip you around. I'm going to have to flip you around. I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, so up here, so here's where I'm working, right? And then over here, there's my glue gun. And I have these little towers that have buttons and other things in them. And if I go up here, there's a cigar box here. My glues are here. And then back here, these are my paintbrushes. And if you notice, I don't know if you can notice how many teeny tiny ones I have. And I hardly ever use those. I'm looking, and then I have a couple really big ones that I don't use that often either. And then I like these sponge ones, but they're kind of like one use, unless you know of a way that you can save these for more than a use. I needed more like this size right here-ish, right? Because I barely have any of that. So, I'll put you back down. I ordered, they'll come in and I'll show you when they come in. I don't know if they're coming in today or if my blender brushes are coming in today. But I ordered, it was like a 40 pack of brushes, and I think there's multiple different sizes that I'm really excited to see. I ordered them from Amazon. You can tell I'm a little nervous because I don't know if I ordered the brushes I actually want. So we'll see about that. And then, oh, this is where I'm going to put them. Whoop. If I don't drop you. Sorry, guys. Right here in this paintbrush thing, it's sitting on there. So I'm planning on putting them in here. We'll see if I change that. Then my blender brushes, I have the square and I have 2 of these round ones. I think I'm totally out of the foam for these, so I ordered foam for that. And then I'm almost out, pretty much out of the round foam too, so I ordered foam for those. And when we go to the back room, I have to show you something amazing Tracy sent me that goes along with this. So stay tuned just a minute. I can't wait to show you. And so another journey, go to the left. And right here is where those blenders are, but I have no foam. These are from the Dollar Tree, and they're like, put on the bottom of chairs. I don't know, they don't work great. I might use them, but they don't work great. So also talking about mixed media, I have some extra spray, like some bottles and spray things there. All of my alls, you can see my dog chew that one, are here. And then I have a couple palette knives, but these are Dollar Tree. They're super, super cheap and they don't hold up. So I ordered a good set. And so that's what's coming. Oh, no. Also some other blender brushes that I've never tried the style before with a little holder. So I'll just show those to you when they come in, maybe tomorrow's video or whenever they come in. So my whole goal with organizing my craft room is to find a place for everything and then to get everything that goes along with that in that area. Like I figured this out yesterday. This is a glass water bottle that I had purchased these for $1 each. This is the last one. I had purchased these for $1 each at the bargain bins, and the idea was for my kids to take them to school. Well, my poor 6-year-old dropped it in the cafeteria on the tile in front of the entire school, shattered, totally mortified him, crying, everything else. So we do not take glass water bottles to school anymore. Way too traumatic, and I'm glad nobody got hurt. So this has been in my craft room just holding water in case I need water for something, but I realized I need to clean my brushes while I'm working, but to use this that I showed you to the right that I'm going to store the paintbrushes in, to have water in that is too easy to knock over, and I don't always get to the sink right away. So I had a little bit of water in this yesterday. I unscrewed the top, I put in the paintbrush, cleaned it up, dried off the paintbrush, and put it away. And then this morning, I emptied the dirty water. I put in a little squirt of soap and some more water. It's a narrow mouth, so I'm not as likely to take up as much room or make as big of a mess. And I can actually put a top on and then put it away. So I'm trying to think through everything. And as you can see, I have a lot more to think through. Look at this little thing while I'm chatty. So this is one of those put on the bottom of a seat so they don't scuff up your floor. This is the top of a candle. And this is one of those like presser tools for stamping or for other things. I made it. It is really clunky. Not the prettiest. I'd like to get one of the really pretty ones. But I saw an idea on Pinterest, I think it was, or YouTube about using a top of a candle holder, and it works okay. If any of you make and sell these and you want to send me a link or something like that, I might be interested in buying a nice one at some point. Also, if anybody makes and sells the little toppers for glue guns, not just these, but like the pretty dangle ones that are easy to go in and out, send me a link. I might be interested in purchasing one as well. Art glitter glue is now my absolute favorite glue. And glue will be the next category that I am organizing. And I think I don't need to order any glue. I did order some of the Sweet Sugar Bell, is that what they're called? The bottles, because this is just the Hobby Lobby bottle. It's okay. It's not great. And I had bought these to put on the top. They're okay. So I'm still looking. I need to get all my glue sticks together because they're everywhere. I need to get all my hot glue gun things together because they're everywhere. And I'm just trying to organize step by step. Well, I think I've chatted enough here in my craft room. If you'll come with me, we'll go to the back for some more fun. So here we are in the back. I am so grateful that I have 2 rooms to work in. It would be so hard to have just one room. Oh, let me show you the snow out. Blessed. Well, that's my face, huh? Oh, getting used to the camera. Look at that. This is my view while I'm filming. Isn't that pretty? Okay. Did I do this the right way? Not. Okay. Whew. I'm used to just the one angle, right? And I'm trying to show you more angles. I'm still not great at it. These are the journals we're going to be looking at in just a minute. You're not going to want to miss them. Please remember free shipping to the United States, exact shipping worldwide. Australia update. Just checked the other day. Still cannot get mail out. Everything is right here to my right. The Australia packages, they're packaged up, they're notated, they are ready to go as soon as I can get them out. So please know I am checking on it, doing the best I can to get your mail to you. Tracy sent me a sweet note, and look at these ink blenders she sent me. Oh my gosh, I am so excited, Tracy. You just made my day. Her husband made these. They're wooden. And then look at all these. Look, even you can put the little blenders. I am beyond excited. They're so amazing. So these are going to go out with what I just showed you. Maybe I'll show you in tomorrow's video where I put them. And because I want to be using these. Look at even the different colors of the wood. And, oh, I love them so much. Tracy, you don't even know how amazing that is. So thank you. Okay, before I get to the journals, here's the little random things. So here's if you can see the colors better, here's Sea Witch Paper Potion. Just mix it up. Isn't that gorgeous? And then Barista. So I have 3 Sea Witch, 1 Barista. Those are added to the shop. And then I'm really proud of these tags. It's a set of 4. This is grungier than I normally do, but I've used ink, embossing folder, purchased these beautiful tags from Mad Paper Crush on Etsy, have some gorgeous toppers stitched on, and these are all hand-dyed papers that I've done here, really grungy on the back. So it's a set of these 4 tags. They are really nice and sturdy. Somebody's going to love those. These are also tags. and they're made from scraps. And then that stencil I made and my homemade red spray. I don't have that for sale. It was just a test, which I like, and I should make some for sale, but I actually used the rest of the red color I had, the red paint I used. So maybe at another day. But a whole set of tags. They're all backed with hand-dyed papers in different colors that I've done. They're all stitched with a light purple thread. Super pretty. So this whole set, and I love how some of them are really short and stubby, just different. So that was a really, really fun project. And let's see, I made a little pouch out of this rose book page, but it's to hold this ephemera. So I was cleaning up my desk and then just put together a whole bunch of ephemera here. Just little tags and ephemera pieces, tickets, stamped coffee dyed papers. Anyway, I'm just going to go super quickly through these so you can see what's in here, but there is a lot. Belly band, tag, journal cards, ephemera, library card, more tags, more journal cards, tickets, notes, all of that. So it's a whole set, and I just made a little pouch to keep them in, and of course the pouch is reusable. Then I have a little red set here using some really heavy textured red cardstock, and then it's just kind of just little collaged clusters. There's Tim Holtz paper, coffee dyed paper, and then a focal image, which most of them are butterflies, but I do have this floral stamp and this dragonfly and then the heart. So those are just fun for journal cards or other things like that. These are little fliplets. So hand-dyed paper that I've done, and then I have collaged up the front. So they're all hand-dyed papers. And then here's the collaging, which I've used book pages, washi tape, and other like focal image of some kind. I love that washi tape. It's so pretty. So they all open. They're all fliplets. You can see the grunge from the hand-dyed paper. Really enjoyed making that set as well. I have a couple different sets of these rose collaged journal cards. It's all hand-dyed paper and then collaged up different papers and then fussy cut roses on the front. They're beautiful. Oh, this green here, you can see how that dried. This is Sea Witch. You can see the iridescent maybe. That's Sea Witch in case you're wanting that one. Here's another rose one, slightly different, but you know, pretty much the same formula. I guess I did 3 sets of them. I was on a roll. I was using up this rose book, also using up some scrapbook paper, and of course the hand-dyed papers that I've been making. Here's a little pouch. This is the hand-dyed in that red. Got a stamp, a fussy cut rose. It is lined with coffee-dyed vintage paper, and then there are fussy cut roses in here that you can use. These are from a book, and I fussy cut them out, and of course you get the pouch, so win-win. And then another little pouch I did with a fussy cut bird. And then this stencil I made, stitched that edging on, vintage coffee dyed paper, and fussy cut birds. And I think these are vintage. They were from like a fold out page. I'm not going to say they're vintage, but I think they are. A whole bunch of beautiful fussy cut birds that you can use. They're absolutely beautiful. I hate to say goodbye to them because I love them so much. And I put one here, of course, because why not? And the last thing I made, another little hand-dyed pouch, some pretty leaf stamps, and then on the inside, just some journal cards from Vintage Image Collection. Aren't they cute? And that's what I made. I'm going to definitely be working on stuff again today, but all of this has been added to the supply section. Now, let's move in on the journals for today. I have to say, I love this paper. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at all of that. Oh, look at the little iridescent. I love that. Wow. I think this is the new artist. I could be wrong. Let's take a peek. Yes. So her name is Beth Bolin. Beth, I am so happy to have you here, especially since I can see you are a journal artist. You know what you're doing. Your work is beautiful. You guys will not regret this journal. It is gorgeous. You have to see the beautiful colored lace here on the edges. Oh my word. Okay. This is called Flowers and Feathers, 202 pages, y'all. She's used images from Pixabay, Raw Pixel, and then just goodies that she had in her stash. Beth, welcome to Nevermore Creations Marketplace. So excited to have you here. I hope you continue sending us journals. I love how bright and cheery this is. Look at that. She's got some hand-dyed papers in here. Beautiful. I love your polka dot vellum. Look at even her little journal cards. And I love how everything in this journal has kind of a white base. A lot of times we do cream and we do ivory, and all of that's wonderful. I mean, love it. But sometimes it's really pretty to have a really nice white base. Very, very bright. Oh, look at that paper. Gorgeousness. Cute. I'm a huge fan of this journal. You've got some scrappies here that she's added for you. Look at the sweet owl. I think I have this stamp set. Love that. Need to go pull it out. A little coloring page. You can finish coloring the border. Ooh, that's gorgeous. I love butterflies. So I'm a huge fan. There's some paper scraps in there as well. Love the lace you chose. Some writing pages, a little owl stencil. That's pretty. You definitely have an eye for putting something together. Some ledger paper. I have that stamp. Love that stamp. One of my favorites. I haven't pulled it out in a while. I need to. Oh, look at that. So pretty. Look at the birds there. Beth, you are becoming a favorite of mine. I sure hope to see more journals from you soon. Wow. Just gorgeous. Radiate kindness. I love it, Beth. Thank you. And this is a perfect pattern for the cover of a journal. And of course, you could add another image on top of that if you wanted to, but it is so detailed and so beautiful that it's just gorgeous. Okay, next is this one. Look, you have a nice little book stack there with a teacup, a label so you can actually write something, fabric on the spine. I think this is from Beth as well. Books and Roses. Oh, Beth, so you're going to show us that you can do the bright modern, but you can do the grungy vintage. So you can do a little bit of everything. Books and Roses. She's used The Old Library by Amore M Designs, Book Lovers by My Porch Prints, plus extras from her stash. Look, here's the coffee dyed, the grunge, the vintage. I was wondering if you just did more of the bright modern aesthetic, but no, you can do both. Definitely need you in the marketplace because we have fans of both styles. And if you can do them both, then you definitely have a place with me. Oh, just gorgeous, gorgeous papers. I need to check out. I'm very familiar with My Porch Prints. Love her work. But I need to check out that other shop she mentioned. I posted this morning over on my Facebook group, which is Nevermore Creations, Junk Journals and Friends. Yesterday, I had mentioned that I was looking for links to purchase some small digitals to cut out. Y'all helped me out a lot, and I purchased 2 different items from 2 different shops. And this morning, I put the links to the ones I purchased. So if you're interested in what I purchased or you want to help support those shops as well, you can find that. Look at that's vellum over on my Facebook group. just pretty, pretty. It's a little key paper clip. Lots of places to write. I love that. Beautiful reading. Yes, I would want to steal this out for my book. I was telling you the other day how I started reading, probably for the third time at least, Daddy Longlegs by Jean Webster. Well, I found out that she was the niece of Mark Twain, so I thought that was incredible. If you have not read Daddy Longlegs and you want to read a fun, lighthearted book from over 100 years ago, then definitely read that one. But I've just started on the works of Rudyard Kipling, and it's going to take me a while because it's thick. But I'm reading his, I think it's called Departmental Ditties right now. So they were a bunch of poems, little ditties and poems that he wrote. Anyway, random. I was talking about that because of the bookmark. So now we're on to Tracy. Tracy's the one who gave me these little blenders, and the one that I created, specially created these colors for. So Tracy, you have a very special place in my heart, and I'm excited to sell your journals. Look at this beautiful closure, gorgeous fabric. That is really, truly beautiful fabric. Beautiful. Okay. Let's see. So this is a challenge journal. It's called Daily Life. There are 90 pages. She's used these digitals: Stained Lace, Daily Life, Miscellany, To Be a Child, Vintage Image Collection. And then also she is part of my Creative Fabric of Fans page. Maybe I can point some stuff out if she's used it. I have currently 20 people over there. They're kind of like my inner circle of digitals. So I have exclusive things that you will never find anywhere else there. And I have so much fun. In fact, I'll be working today on adding new content over there, but several times a week I'm adding new stuff. So let's see what we got today. So cute. She's done some hand stitching. This is from Daily Life. This is from Creative Fabric of Fans. This is my journal. I think there were 2 different ones. Love how she used that. Cuteness. Oh. I love the grunge. This is from Daily Life. Some gorgeous coffee dyed paper. That's from Daily Life. You definitely want that digital if you love this sweet aesthetic. This is Stained Lace. That's a wonderful background one to have. This is so beautiful. If you want to participate in any of the challenges and want any more information on that, you want to go to the featured section of my Facebook group. That's where you will find that information. This is so pretty. Collaged guest check. Oh, look at that. Stenciling. Tracy, this is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is Stained Lace. Handmade with Love by Tracy. Tracy, it is so pretty. So there's that one. And then the other one Tracy sent was this. Look at this fabric. Oh, it's so yummy. Okay. Oh, we got a little dangle up here at the top. You can see that. And, another challenge journal. It's called Flight. She's used Outside Grandma's Window, Stained Lace, Miscellany, and Hedgerow and Pond. I love the tassel. So this would be from Hedgerow and Pond. Wild Ducks Resting on Ice. Hedgerow and Pond, which I used images from a book called Hedgerow and Pond. This is Outside Grandma's Window, which was a paper pack that I created in memory of my grandmother who passed away, I don't know, 12, 15 years ago, something like that. Handbook of Birds of Eastern North America. Look at this dangle. Oh, isn't that pretty? There's one of the Grandma's Window birds. This is from Outside Grandma's Window too. I love the aesthetic of this paper pack. Tracy, your work is lovely. Oh, I want to see this one there. Look at those birds. Gorgeous. Love the big tags from Book Pages. These are cut out from Antique Aviary, which is one of my kits that I offer for free, and you can get that on my Facebook group. That is also under the featured section. You just got to scroll through a little bit. This is from Hedgerow and Pond. Wander, I love that. It is beautiful. Little teenies from Hedgerow and Pond. These are from Hedgerow and Pond. Field fares feeding on hawthorn berries. Y'all know how much I love birds, right? Oh, it's Hedgerow and Pond again. I love it. There's your Handmade with Love by Tracy. So I do feel like we talked about a lot of different things today. I sure had a bunch of fun visiting with all of you. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully. That's the plan, with should be another box of journals. Let me see who I think it's going to be. Wolf. I think it's Lillian Wolf. You're not going to want to miss that. Her work is very, very unique, different. You'll get a ton of inspiration. That's the goal for tomorrow, unless something else comes up. But I'll keep you apprised of that in the next video. Make sure that you subscribe if you have not. Give this video a thumbs up, and be sure if you have any journals you want to sell with me, get them in the mail to me. It will not take long before I show them, because I do not have that many boxes left. So get them in and get them shown and get a little bit of money in your pocket. I'd love to work with you. Have a wonderful day.